As soon as this white husky is separated from its good friend, it starts to howl. Even if it's downstairs, the owner can clearly hear its cries, not to mention the nearby neighbors. The white dog and the black dog have lived together since they were young, and the bond between the two dogs and their owner is quite harmonious. However, the dogs have so much energy that it leaves her feeling overwhelmed. Before long, the owner ends up collapsed on the bed, while the dogs clearly haven't played enough. Since the husky is so large, the owner can only walk them one at a time. But once the white dog is left alone at home, it sprints to the balcony and calls out loudly for the black dog. Because of the dog's tragic and loud howls, the owner often receives complaints from neighbors. Reluctantly, the owner has to take the two dogs out together, but her frail frame is no match for the two strong huskies. She can only be dragged along by the dogs. As they move forward, the two dogs often disagree, one going left and the other going right, leaving the owner stuck in the middle, unsure of whom to follow. To make matters worse, when they spot other people's puppies, the black dog acts like a child who's found a new toy, refusing to budge from the neighbor's door. To help release the dog's energy, the owner frequently invites guests over and regularly takes them to pet cafes to socialize. However, the dogs not only annoy people but also other dogs. From the moment these two huskies appear outside, the commotion at the pet cafe never stops. Comparatively, the white dog is somewhat polite. After playing with friends, it allows for some rest time. The black dog, however, is a complete maniac. Even the Samoyed tries to ignore it. The black dog runs around on the lawn, occasionally bothering the Samoyed, it only caring about its own fun, completely disregarding the feelings of the other dogs.
잘 논다라고 생각하는데 잘 노는 게 아니에요. 받아주는 건 참고 있는 거지.
Sure enough, it isn't long before a golden retriever can't take it anymore and gets into a fight with the black dog. As a result, the owner has no choice but to lead the dogs back inside, planning to eat and then head home. The aroma lures the black dog to its owner's side. It nudges closer to the bowl, but after waiting a long time without tasting anything, it shifts its focus to a man nearby. As the man gets up from his seat, the black dog seizes the opportunity, jumps onto the table, and starts eating voraciously. By the time the owner notices, half of the meal is gone. The black dog isn't picky at all. It likes not just the food people eat, but will munch on furniture and trash bags, anything edible or not. Helpless, the owner seeks assistance from the show, hoping to get help from a dog trainer. As per usual, the male apprentice and the male guest arrive first for a visit. As soon as they see people, both dogs happily run up to them, with the black dog affectionately licking the man's face. But before long, the black dog reveals its true nature, leaping up to pounce on the man. Even when the owner tries to stop it, the black dog sticks to the man again. Next, they begin an experiment to test the reaction of the white dog when the black dog leaves and it is alone with the man. The white dog looks around and then starts barking at the man, as if questioning where the black dog has gone. The white dog becomes increasingly dejected, staring out from the balcony, waiting for the black dog to return, and only when the black dog comes back does its expression brighten. Why does the white dog depend on the black dog so much? With this question in mind, the trainer steps in. Perhaps sensing the trainer's strong aura, the dogs react very differently. The black dog obediently lies down to the side while the white dog stands in between the trainer and the owner, even barking as a warning. When the trainer sits down, intending to chat further with the owner, the white dog's growling intensifies, drawing everyone's attention. At that moment, the black dog runs out, interrupting the white dog's growl. Seeing this, the trainer offers an unexpected explanation. The troublemaking black dog is actually a peacekeeper. It has been trying to soothe the white dog's emotions to prevent any deterioration in the relationship between the white dog and the trainer. In reality, it is the seemingly timid white dog that has the bigger issues. Then the trainer instructs the owner to put leashes on the dogs and mimics the actions of the white dog. The trainer points out that the white dog has long been spoiled and praised by others, while the trainer hasn't done the same, causing the white dog to be somewhat unaccustomed. As the trainer speaks, the dogs continue to play, which annoys him. He asks the owner how she usually stops them. The trainer is a bit speechless when he asks the owner why she has two dogs. The owner responds that when the black dog was 8 months old, she adopted the 2-month-old white dog because she thought the black dog was lonely. The white dog grew up alongside alongside the black dog, which is why it refuses to be alone. The trainer's expression becomes serious.
감당 안 되게 개를 기르는 걸 정말 싫어하거든요.
The trainer's stern words bring the owner to tears. She realizes she is the one who can't control her dogs, having failed to manage even one before taking in a second. The black dog sees the owner crying and rushes over to comfort her, which strengthens her resolve to become a better owner, teaching the dogs what they should and shouldn't do. Training begins, starting with establishing rules. Dogs shouldn't be allowed to run wild in the house. The trainer tosses treats into the dog's bed to lure the white dog inside. The black dog wants to follow but is immediately stopped by the trainer. He places the treats on a nearby bed and directs the black dog to its spot. If the dogs follow, he stands in their way to stop them. If they jump up, he clearly expresses refusal. Under the trainer's guidance, the owner picks up the pace. With one hand holding treats and the other signaling the dogs to stay put, the dogs behave well, remaining motionless in their spots. However, it becomes awkward when the owner claps her hands to call them over. The dogs just stare at each other, completely unsure if they should move.
네, 좋아요. 움직이세요.
After a while, the dogs finally catch on. The owner needs to feed the treats while keeping herself positioned between the dogs to establish her authority. Next, the trainer instructs the owner to put harnesses on the dogs, but only attaches the leash to the black dog. Before heading out, the white dog starts whining. It seems to anticipate the separation from the black dog, showing signs of sadness ahead of time. The best approach at this moment is to ignore it and just tell it to be quiet.
너가 그렇게 짖어도 나는 아무렇지도 않아.
The trainer walks the black dog around the house, while the white dog constantly tries to get closer to it. The trainer, in front of the white dog, gives treats only to the black dog and throws treats into the dog bed, attempting to limit the white dog's range of activity. However, after eating the treats, the white dog doesn't behave as expected. It jumps and evades the trainer's intervention, then looks at the trainer with a big, innocent smile. But the trainer doesn't give up. He tosses more treats into the dog bed, and the white dog goes in again. While he circles with the black dog, he keeps an eye on the white dog to ensure it remains in the crate, aiming to break the white dog's dependency on the black dog.
힘든 건 고통이지만 성장은 고통을 이겨낼 때 할 수 있어요.
The trainer hands the leash to the owner, instructing her to walk the black dog slowly while he watches the white dog. If the white dog tries to escape, it must be stopped immediately. Unfortunately, despite all precautions, the white dog manages to sneak out from behind the trainer and hides behind the owner. The trainer tries to catch it, but the white dog plays hide and seek with him. Ultimately, the trainer manages to outsmart the white dog, pulling it back to the dog bed. At the same time, the trainer has the owner work on the black dog's obedience. Although the black dog shows silly expression, it completes each command perfectly. While everyone is busy praising the black dog, they fail to notice that the white dog has also followed suit. The dog trainer, as an afterthought, praised the white dog strongly.
너도 엎드렸어.
Then, they move on to walking training. They first take the white dog out. Clearly, if they walk only one dog at a time, it wouldn't be that difficult, and all the commands come easily. The black dog at home, though not howling and barking, is clearly anxious from the long wait, its brow furrowed. Finally, it's the black dog's turn to go out. The trainer arranges for the owner to observe the white dog's reaction at home. The owner mimics the trainer's actions, leading the dog into the dog bed. She calms the dog's emotions and prepares to leave, but before walking out, she says goodbye.
갔다 올게. 갔다 올게.
This time, the situation is completely different. The white dog only whimpers a few times, but quickly overcomes its loneliness, quietly lying down. The dog eats, drinks, and goes to the bathroom as needed. The previous howling and screaming have almost completely disappeared. The dogs have made significant progress, and at this point, the training can be deemed a perfect success. Although lacking leadership skills, I have to say it's not easy for a girl to raise two huskies. She is brilliant. Hopefully, both dogs will grow up to bring more joy to her life. This is Animal Connoisseur, bringing you more animal stories.